Alright guys, sorry for the past week. I haven't been making many videos because we're super busy with a bunch of recalls coming in, but I have a customer complaint. This is very common on the this is a 2019 CRV, and this customer's complaint, which is very common, your passenger side window doesn't work. So if I push the button, right, it'll go down, but when I push the up, it doesn't go back up. It also doesn't work too. So that's also that other complaint. But just looking at your live data, it does see it. Well, it does tell it to go on because you can see it goes on when I press up, right, and also down. But the window doesn't go up; it only goes down. So let me show you what's very common on this CRV. It always happens on the passenger side rear door, especially if you have kids, right? That you're always going in and out of that door. One thing I'm going to tell you, they make the wires in the door harness very skinny, and they like to break. And this is how I check the wires where they break, and I just give them a tug. So I'll show you where I go to. So yeah, it just so happens to be the passenger rear, especially if you have kids, because you always go in and out, especially yeah. But I have seen them on the others, on the driver's rear door. They also break. The memory seats, the buttons, the wires behind the memory seats, they break too, because I have had a time where customers complaining their memory seats don't work, and intermittently lights up because it's still touching the wires behind the switch, like intermittently, and it still works sometimes. So I've seen those wires break. So I don't know why they make the wires so thin. They're like, when I checked them, there were maybe like 3 or 4 strands of copper in there, like barely anything in there. But I guess weight savings, right? Or cutting costs. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll show you the broken wire over there. Okay, so this is just the passenger side here. Here's the harness, right? I usually just pull this guy out, and I give each and individual one of these wires a tug, and then to see which one is broken. And you can see how skinny that wire is, right? So you just give them a pull and see which one's going to come out. Not even looking at a wiring diagram, just give them all a pull and see which ones are broken. Sometimes they break at a different wire, and yeah. So I guess like this one, give this one a tug, and there you go. That's your broken wire, and you can see, look how skinny that wire is. And yeah, and that's they usually just break because the door just keeps flexing, right, from opening and closing, and then eventually the wire breaks, and you can see there's only a couple strands in that tiny little wire, and that's where they like to break. Not just this wire, it could be any of these wires. So I don't know, quick video, just want to show you, if you have a CRV 2019, I think these are 2017 to, I think current model is 2022, I think, and that's where they like to break. So since this thing still has warranty, or comprehensive, we're going to replace the door harness on this thing, and yeah, call it a day. So anyways, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and if you have this problem, hope it helps. See you later. Okay, so I forgot to mention, even though when the master switch doesn't work, you can also roll down the window, or the passenger rear window will still work with this switch here. So you can see it'll roll down and roll up, just not with the master switch. It actually really depends on which wire is broken in here. So yeah, I thought I mentioned it in case somebody asks.